What's happening, guys? I thought we'd do a bit of a workshop video today and make a common theme of it, so I thought I'd bring you along while we do a bit of sandblasting. We've chucked a couple of parts in the cabinet today that we could just jump in and out of in between doing bikes as and when the sandblaster compressor is fully charged. So we've got a side case in here, as you can see, that small one with the cut in it. That's for a BW50 that we're restoring, and this larger one is for an Aprilia SR 125. They're both restoration builds that we're doing at the minute. The two projects that we're doing, so two old 90s scooter projects, hopefully doing a 172 build out of this Aprilia, and the BW50 we're almost finished. We've done a Polini 70 build, quite thorough, powder coaters used for the frames and wheels, and the small stuff like this we'll do in-house just to save a bit of money on the build. We like to do projects at least 2, 3, 4 a year, mainly for the fun of it and the love of the game. There's not too much money in restoring bikes nowadays, not what they used to be anyway, but it's great putting old bikes back on the road, especially stuff that would otherwise waste away. So these are two pretty battered, well, the Aprilia is a pretty battered bike, so it needs a big, in-depth, deep restoration. As you can see, we're even doing the clutch cover housing there, or the clutch cover bell, because even though it's behind the cover and out of the way, and when we do our restorations, we do everything from every nut and bolt to every component in the bike. It has to look like it was brand new, or near as damn it, before we're happy with it. Not just for ourselves, but for the customer as well. Obviously we sell these bikes on, and we want to keep our good name when it comes to restored bikes. So the Aprilia casing is going to be painted black as well, and the smaller BW casing is going to be polished, which you'll see now. As you can see, the ultrasonic carb cleaner is just finished. We had a KTM 50 carb in there running while we were doing a bit of sandblasting. That's come out now, and we'll go over that with a toothbrush and some carb cleaner just to get all those tiny little bits out before it goes back in the bikes. Great tool we've just purchased for the shop. Straight onto the polishing wheel now, using a Scotch-Brite pad or a Scotch-Brite wheel, just to get that texture, the surface texture down on the casing, as they are cast casings, so they're quite pitted from the factory. We didn't spend too long on it, simply because it takes a flipping long time polishing. So we did a nice run over with a Scotch-Brite, and then straight on to the second stage now, which is a more coarse wheel, or sorry, not more coarse than the Scotch-Brite, but a slightly less coarse wheel with a coarse polishing compound. And we'll move up then to a stage 2. Apologies for the camera angle, we have just purchased all new cameras and kit to make this video series something more common and more regular. We on to the third stage now, using a slightly less coarse polishing compound. You can see that mirrored finish is starting to come up there. It is a long process. Casing like this probably takes about an hour. This is a bit of a demo video really. Normally you have two hands on it and you're giving it a bit of pressure. And then the final stage there with a nice thin polishing compound, and you're starting to see that shine coming up there. And this will look really good on this build. It's going to be quite fitting for the build, and we will post pictures once it's done. And the finishing product is there then. I think pretty happy with that, considering the time it took, or the time we got it done in. And it's come up pretty nice. As you can see there, the texture on that metal, that's the pitting I was talking about. It is achievable to get it a bit cleaner, but like I said, it's not worth the time. You'd be on it for so long. So this video series is something we're going to look into making a regular thing. As and when customer bikes come in, we'll get the headband camera on and do a walkthrough of the repair, which is going to serve two purposes. It's going to be great for the customer. They can watch how their repair was done. They can look at the quality of work and make sure they're happy with everything. But also for the viewer sat at home, it's going to be a video where they can learn from. So all the way from basic repairs to complex repairs. It's going to be something you can look at and go, hang on a minute, I can do that at home. And it'd be a pretty good video to watch. So if you're interested in this series, let us know if you want us to keep it up, and we'll keep it a regular thing. Nice one for watching, guys. Cheers.